Good evening, everybody. Today is Wednesday, September 19th, 2018, and currently we're looking at global sea surface temperature anomalies. This is from 2 days ago, from Monday. And right now, we're having some pretty warm waters off of southeastern Alaska and western Canada, and some very warm waters off the northeastern coast of the United States and southeastern Canada. Some water temperatures here are approaching 9 degrees Fahrenheit above normal, about 7 degrees Fahrenheit above normal here, and 9 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit above normal here. There are a couple cooler patches of water in the Arctic Ocean, and almost all of the Southern Ocean right now has very cold waters. There's actually almost a line of this above average water temperature, just a little line here. Everything else close to the ice is well below normal. That's because of abnormally high Antarctic sea ice melt, which is causing a lot of fresh, cold water to be pouring into the Southern Ocean, which is keeping the water temperatures cold. But some interesting features to notice is look at this little path of blue water temperatures here, of cooler than normal water temperatures here. That is because of Hurricane Florence, and this is because of Hurricane Helene. So this is Helene right here, and this is Florence. So this is Florence's path, this is Helene's path. You can actually see it curving like that. But here, there are very warm water temperatures here. This blue, this colder than normal water temperatures, is as a result of upwelling. In fact, you could find some upwelling here. This is upwelling from all the typhoons that have been happening here. Path of upwelling from a typhoon here. The typhoon actually recently went into China. See its path right here. It was typhoon. It began with the letter M. I just forgot its name because Typhoon Maganarak, I believe. If I remember the name correctly, 2018 Pacific typhoon season. If I actually remember the name correctly, it is actually Mangkhut or Ompnong. So it became a Category 5 super typhoon. So Mangkhut right here, I don't know if that was 125 miles per hour. It probably was much stronger than that. But look at this. It hit the northern Philippines as a Category 5. And it hit China as a Category 2 hurricane. So it dissipated September 17th. Actually, 2 days ago, it made landfall. And the next one actually, so this one formed as a non-tropical system, as you can see here, and became non-tropical again. So, well, the JMA began. This is tropical, but so another super typhoon. This one actually hit Japan as a typhoon, but passed through the Northern Mariana Islands as going from a Cat 4 to a Cat 5. So this is a very devastating system. This one also went into Russia. As you can see, it's across into Japan, then went into Russia. The storm completely transitioned into a storm force extratropical cyclone off the coast of Primorsky Krai, Russia. But as you can see, it already transitioned. As you can see, this triangle means it's already transitioned, but probably means it fully transitioned. So this basically never became anything more than a depression, but it probably produced a lot of rain over Taiwan. But going back to flooding in Taiwan. So this one, looks like a Category 2. Wow, it even went into into the Bering Sea. Look at that. As you can see, So these are sea surface temperatures. This is probably because of some of the typhoons here, because Japan have been hit by quite a few of them the past few months. But going back, I'm going to be talking about this year's winter. Of course, a Farmer's Almanac. I think the Farmer's Almanac is going to get this year's forecast wrong for several reasons. They're predicting a warm winter. I'm predicting a cold winter. Here's why. The reason I'm predicting a cold winter is because A, you have warm water temperatures here and warm water temperatures here. Both of these factors and the fact that you have a weak El Nino are all harbingers of cold weather. So right now, let's look at what they're predicting. Winter temperatures will be much above normal, as they're saying. This is for our areas right here. Look, for the northeastern corridor. So look at this. Winter temperatures will be much above normal. On average, with the coldest periods in mid-December, early and late January and early February, precipitation will be slightly above normal with below normal snowfall. The snowiest periods will occur in early December, late January, and mid-February. Look at November. Temperature way above normal, precipitation below normal. December has way above normal precipitation and slightly above normal temperatures. Look at January with way above normal temperatures and average precipitation. While February has way above average temperatures and below average precipitation. So this is where the above average, slightly above average precipitation comes from the winter, because it's December. So I'm saying December is going to be very wet, with up to over 3 inches above normal. Okay, and February is slightly below normal. And they're saying August is going to be way above normal. Probably they're expecting it because of a hurricane. That's what I'm having trouble understanding, is how are you going to have a warm winter when you're having this setup here, here, and here, all of which are signs of a warmer, well, actually colder winters. Excuse me. I guess I'm falling for the Farmer's Almanac. The Farmer's Almanac usually gets things pretty right, but lately they've been pretty off. In fact, December of 2002, we had a very cold and snowy winter. The winter of 2002-03 was very cold and snowy for us. In fact, look at this. Warm waters here, warm waters here. Look at both of these signs. Of course, they said the winter of 2000-2001 was going to be cold, but farmer said it was going to be a warm winter. Here is the thing: cold, cold, not very warm. Look at this. Of course, you're going to have a pretty snowy, a snowless winter. Of course, you are. Here, actually, no. 2000-2001 actually was pretty snowy. My bad. It was 01-02 that had almost no snow. Alrighty, again. Look at this. You didn't have warm waters here. Look at this here. Look how cold it is here. This is a negative PNA. This is a negative Pacific. This is a negative PDO. You have a negative PDO, you can have troughs on the west coast, ridges on the east coast. And also you had a pretty neutral condition here. It wasn't that warm here. So obviously you weren't going to have a warm winter. I mean, you were going to have a warm winter. Why was 05, why was 04, 05 so bad again? Again, warm waters off southeastern Alaska. Warm waters here. And again, a weak El Nino. So you had the understanding that this winter is going to be cold and snowy. My prediction for the Northeast is for New York City is between 40 and 50 inches of snow. I'm predicting a narrow range of 40 to 50 for New York, 60 to 70 for Boston, 20 to 40 to 30 to 40 for Philly, and 15 to 20 for Boston, and 20 to 25 for Baltimore. That's my expectations for this winter. I expect the snowiest regions to be in this area here. This is where I expect the snowiest area to be. The east about the I-95 corridor is going to be the snowiest, with the snowiest area of the East Coast to be in the Worcester Hills, in the Hartford area in Connecticut, and of course interior New England, interior southern New England to be pretty snowy as well. New York City will not be, of course, in the snowiest area. I think New York City will get 30 to 40 inch, as I said, 40 to 50 inches. While the snowiest area in the Northeast should be, of course, in Vermont, New Hampshire, where up to 80 inches can fall. Because, you know, as you have coastal storms, as they blow up, as they pass east of Nantucket, and they're going to throw heavy snow back into northern New England. I also expect cold blasts to be coming in into the northern regions. I expect very cold and snowy conditions across the northern Rockies and the northern Great Plains. I expect the Southwest to be balmy and mildly wet. I don't expect too much rain, but I expect rainfall to be around average in the Southwest. Southeast to be average to slightly above average rainfall, and average to slightly below average temperatures. I believe that the coldest temperatures in the country will occur in the northern tier of the country because of the because of the positive PDO, which will obviously send cold shots into the country, and the possibility of a Greenland block developing, which will allow make the East Coast very chilly because of troughs. So my forecast for this winter is, as I've been saying before, cold and snowy for the Northeast, chilly and wet for the South, with an ice storm battleground across Tennessee, North Carolina, the Mid-Atlantic having about average temperatures with average to slightly above average snowfall, and the icy battle zone will be across this latitude about 35 degrees north, and so south of this line will be rainy with severe thunderstorms as typical in weak El Niños, while you're going to have re-emerging shots of cold air through clipper systems, with one of them becoming clipper bombs that could drop huge amounts of snow on the East Coast. And that's about it. I'll make another official winter weather forecast as we get closer to the winter season on or around early November. This is just a preliminary forecast, and this is not the official winter forecast yet. Thank you for watching.